TV.
Yes, a very good afternoon, our viewers. My name is Mugabe Godwin, aka Easy on Media, here with my co-host
Ivan Opio,
and we are here to bring you the sports news that has been happening throughout the week and what we expect that is going to happen during the weekend. We head to the weekend where we have a number of games from different leagues, Premier League, Bundesliga, League One, and other leagues. First and foremost, we'd like to take you through some of the games that happened over the weekdays. We had the Champions League, where we have the format. You know the current format?
Not really.
Yeah, the current format. We have a new format of Champions League that is happening. That is, the teams are grouped into eight teams into different clusters. There are 3 clusters. So the first 8 teams qualify to round of 16, and the other teams, the remaining 8, they have to play each other home and away so that they can make a way through to the round of 16. We had Real Madrid play VB Stuttgart, where Madrid beat Stuttgart 3-1, and of course we saw some young talents like Endrick, the youngest Brazilian now in Real Madrid. I think he's the hottest right now. Omukubavubuka abalungi amanyi okusamba akapiira Brazil oyo gwe bayita Endrick. Mwana muto myaka 18 gyokka naye akapiira abeera akakubo insolowooza ntino ali ku mulembe gw'aba Ronaldo ne ba Messi. Then of course Mbappe, as usual, oyo musajja gwe bajja mu PSG, he has been performing well, and up to now he's scoring one of the goal machines that we have. And then we had Rudiger, who scored again in the 83rd minute to give them a lead of 3-1 against Stuttgart. Then as well we had AC Milan playing Liverpool, where Liverpool beat AC Milan 3-1. Yeah, it was a very good game.
And I think maybe one thing that we learned from that game is Liverpool is always serious when they're going for some serious games.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if you look at Liverpool over the weekend, it was like they were preparing for the midweek. Because their team for midweek was far much better than the team for the weekend. And it seems they have another vision apart from Premier League. How do you see that?
And of course we know that Liverpool is one of the big giants when it comes to Champions League. Because in England it is the best. Then Manchester United next there, and then some other teams like Man City with 1, Chelsea with 2, and some other teams. Sorry to our brothers, when you're talking about Champions League, sometimes we have to keep quiet and not talk about you, because people might beat us. It was a very good performance from Liverpool and his team, with Mohamed Salah showing a very big performance as usual. Then from the other games, we had Galatasaray beat Gaziantep FK. Then as well, on Tuesday we had some other game that was EFL, the English Football League, where Manchester United was playing Barnsley. Opio, should we say that Manchester is back?
No, what I can just say is the Manchester that started playing last week is the Manchester that we know. And it's the Manchester that's going to bring more trophies this season. Because people might look at at Barnsley as a weaker team, but not everyone beats them 7. And not every big team beats them 7. So it really brings out something that Man U has started building up, has started cooperating. And when you look at the goal scorers, not only one person scored. We saw goals coming from all the wings, coming from the center, and we are really grateful. And from the Man U that we are knowing, unless otherwise, because Man U can win this weekend, then the other weekend Man U will disappoint you. Yeah. But let's hope to see, what's coming up.
Let's talk about the performance of Rashford and Alejandro Garnacho.
I think the most outstanding one is Garnacho to me, compared to Rashford.
2 goals and 2 assists.
Because Rashford, I for once do believe Rashford is just coming on board. Yeah, let's give him some more games. Then when he scores, that's when we shall be like,
yeah,
this is our Rashford that we know.
That we know. Yes, of course, we saw the old man Eriksen also netting 2 goals,
Yeah.
and as well another Brazilian whom people think that is a flop, and that is Anthony for you, who also scored a penalty. I think this was a chance for him to gain the confidence so that he can play the other games.
And one other thing also, in that game that Man U won 7-0, there was no Mount and there was no Hojland, and they're all back in training. So let's be hoping for the best.
So we expect the best of Manchester United since we are going to have the number 9, that is Hojland, coming. People are saying that maybe he's better than Zaxi, who is not a good finisher, who always plays more of a number 10 and not a number 9. And then in the other games, that was Wednesday Champions League, we had Man City go a goalless draw with Inter Milan. We had PSG beat Girona 1-0. Yes, Opi.
Yes, please.
Over the weekend, we saw Arsenal play Atalanta.
That's
a game that went 0-0. And as well, we saw David Raya making a double save once again. What do you say about that game?
I for once think that should be a very strong warning to the Arsenal team. Well, if you look at the Arsenal team, Arsenal without Odegaard is not the Arsenal that we know. And they should be very careful when they're going to face Manchester City, because that's the team that they should go wanting. The best that they should go wanting should be a draw. Because if you looked at how they played against Atalanta, that's not a game that makes anyone win any trophy. And yeah. Of course, we saw some changes that were made. Now the midfield, not like last weekend where we had Bate Havertz in the midfield. This time around we had Declan Rice, because remember he has a red card in the Premier League. He changed the game so much, and you can see some confidence, the holding the ball, the possessing well, playing well. But of course, the credit has to go to David Raya. Then we talk about the weekend. We're going to a weekend where we have a number of games. We have West Ham play Chelsea. We have Liverpool play Bournemouth. We have Crystal Palace against Manchester United. Let's talk about Liverpool against Bournemouth. Do you think this is a chance for Arne Slot to have another victory because he lost over the weekend? No, I think this is going to be another win for the Liverpool side, because if you have to compare Liverpool to Bournemouth, Liverpool is at a higher.
Liverpool lost at Anfield.
Yes, please.
Liverpool lost at Anfield, and this time at Anfield again. Do you think?
No, losing at Anfield has taken some good time, and I don't think it's going to repeat itself. The best that Bournemouth can go for at Anfield is a draw, and of which with the likes of Salah with the.
What is your prediction?
My prediction would be a 4-1 in favor of Liverpool. Yeah, a 4-1.
Then what would be your prediction? Chelsea against West Ham against Chelsea.
Well, that one I would go in for a goal. Chelsea is also very unpredictable. Chelsea is a team that will look very strong on this other team, and you really don't know whether they are strong on a big team or they are weak on a weaker team. And yeah, I just really can't tell that, but what I know is both nets will have goals.
Then let's talk about Manchester United that is trying to pick the momentum. They won over the weekend. Then they again won over the week. Now they face Crystal Palace that last beat them 4-0.
Well, Crystal Palace is a very hard fixture for Man U, truth be told. But with the current form of Man U, I have a strong feeling that Man U is going to take up that win. Yes, but with Crystal Palace also scoring.
Of course, we know that Manchester United, the defense is not well. Then we shall have other games. We shall have Real Madrid against Espanyol tomorrow. Then as well, we shall have Rennes against PSG. On Sunday, we have the biggest game, and that is Man City and Arsenal. That is that game. What would be your prediction?
Of Man City and Arsenal?
Yes.
The best thing that Arsenal can have in that game is a draw. Man City has upper hand of winning up that game.
Of course, we know that the strength that Man City has. Then as well, we shall have Brighton against Nottingham Forest, and that will be the end of the weekend. There are also some other games, so if you want to stake, please. all games that are happening over the weekend, first get the history back, how they have been playing and how many goals they have been scoring, so that you can have a victory over them. Yes, thank you so much. I will remain MUBS TV. If you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel, if you've not followed us on X, if you've not followed us on TikTok, please, I don't know what you're waiting for. We shall always be bringing you the best sports around. Sign out.
MUBS TV.